What was it like transitioning from the regular military to then becoming the actor that you are now?
Well, for me, it was I was at that stage of my career, and I was sitting in an office in front of a computer screen, and I was going, all I ever wanted to be was a bootneck, was a Royal Marines Commando. So as soon as I got that stage of my career, this isn't really what I joined up to do.
Yeah.
And I had my reading glasses on, so even the thought of being in a contact, of being in operations and going, right, contact, wait out, and I've got to call a fire mission, I'll get my map out, I have to get my reading glasses on. I think that I maybe lose a bit of kudos, you know what I mean, and it might be as effective as what I was. So I thought, right, let's think about doing something else, like let's just do something completely different. And you think about it, for a lot of people in the military, there's all these offers about doing private security.
Yeah.
And I didn't really, the thought of going back to another sandy poo hole, it doesn't. And I for my whole life, I've never done anything for money. So
yeah,
I was in a position where my life and going, well, I'm just going to do something for myself now. So
yeah,
done my time. All my clan had grown up, you know what I mean, and I was like, I could do what I want. And I looked at creative writing because, like I say, I'm an Irish bloke and a bootneck, so we tell stories, don't we? Everything, in the military, everything's about the story, innit? Everything's about, you know, the best storytellers, are the people you want to hang around out there. So I thought, right, let's tell stories. So I went to university, a local university in the southwest, and looked at creative writing. So I've done that, but in that creative sort of world, division of the university, there was also a degree in acting. And I thought about, when you map across your skills in the military, we act so much, you know what I mean? So much of your day-to-day life is acting. And then if you even fuse in the terminology, like rehearsals, you always rehearse for ops, specific ops this year. You work in theatres of operations, you always have to be measured on your performance. I thought, this is really the same. So it is very similar in a lot of ways, except that in the acting world, there's no life or death situations.
Did you make that connection before you actually went to university though,
no.
or was it or when did you kind of start finding out the similarities between working in the military and being an actor? When did that dawn upon you?
To be honest, it was there. I was at the university. I was thinking, and I was just mapping across, and it was just that the performance thing. And I think what acting is storytelling. That is it. You're a storyteller, and that's the thing. And that's the exciting thing about it as well. I mean, you see this as well, Dean.
Yeah.
The exciting thing is, right, this is the dit, this is the story, and you become one of these characters and fuse in and tell their story. And there's all different forms of acting as well. The different like theatre forms. There's all there's comedy, there's everything, but it's a story. It's all about a story, or you becoming a character and telling the story. And I thought, it's amazing. It is amazing. Unfortunately, it is the most overpopulated industry in the world. So every bar about like a nano percentage, everybody is a struggling working actor, and they've got like 5 or a bit like yourself, but 10 different jobs just to keep them in the air to survive. So they can act, so they can maybe get.
So you can pursue what it is that you want to do.
And if you get for me, as an actor, it's just getting yourself up that journey till you get to the point where you're not scratching for the jobs anymore, and you sort of get pulled along, going, I know this dude who can do that, and you get pulled into it. And I'm not,
I think slowly you are getting there, though. I generally think out of everybody that we know from, like, say, the Soldiers Arts Academy and stuff like that, I would say that you've probably worked the most. And I generally think that, like, and within an acting sense, because, I'm not saying that everybody else hasn't had the same opportunities. We've all auditioned and stuff like that, but I think what I have noticed from yourself is, obviously, we'd obviously like Mandy and stuff like that. For a while, I was watching you like going bang, 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 and you were just literally trying to dig your teeth into everything.
Yeah.
And I think all that hard work through Mandy of what you've done and doing all these different little, whether it's short films or and TV episodes and this, that, and the other, has led to a point of where now, actually, you are starting to get more. more
no,
and more,
I'd say-
and you are
I
getting
think-
pulled in as well,
yeah.
though, and because of your military experience.
Yeah, I mean, but because that adventure that we've done, and both of us have had this as well, we sort of jumped off the diving board, and we're going, oh, this is working.
Yeah.
We're moving on, and then COVID hit us, and it was like, that was like a big, massive shit burger that we
Well,
got.
we were doing all right building
I
up to
know.
that point, weren't we?
I know.
I reckon if lockdown didn't happen, I reckon we'd have been a hell of a lot more far on than what we were now.
Definitely. I mean,
Like-
like for anybody in the industry, I think, unless you've been established,
Yeah.
it's been a hard time. And like I say, even in that period, I was lucky enough to get a commercial during the COVID.
Yeah.
My brother and I may look the same, but we have two different souls. He is the energetic one, and I'm the laid-back one. He likes the bold things in life. I prefer the more refined. He always looks for something to remember. Well, for me, it's something unforgettable. Everything suggested that we would take different paths, but it seems not.